again out of Canada, and a shooting horror that has taken place. At least 10 people have died and over 25 people have been injured in Canada. There are multiple victims in this shooting that's taken place at a high school in the northeastern part of the province of British Columbia. And this is the latest that we have. And to know more on this, my colleague Vishal is joining us. Vishal, it is common such news coming out of the United States where there's been a shootout at a mall, at a school, at a kindergarten even. But, this is unheard of as far as Canada is concerned. This is a very tragic news coming out of Canada where 10 people have died, and this is all happening inside a school where 25 others have been injured.
Yes, this is a shocking piece of information coming in from Canada. This is British Columbia, to be precise. This is on the northwestern part of Canada, a very restive and quiet place, but it has been rocked by this violence in which at least 10 people have died. Initial reports suggest that at least 6 school kids could have died in this tragedy, and the shooter has also been killed, reportedly killed by a self-inflicted injury. What are the other details? They are still trickling in. We have information that some people have been airlifted to an hospital with serious or life-threatening injuries. So this death toll could go up by a significant margin because it is a mass shooting incident and it involves a school. Canada, as you rightly mentioned, does not really have these incidents very frequently, and it has really strict gun laws in place, unlike the United States. But this has indeed happened, and it will have to, it shows how the situation is unfolding, and how, shooters can access guns even in places that are not really known for gun violence. So that all of that will have to be answered by the authorities. Initial reports do indicate that it was a solitary shooter, lone wolf, so to speak. But all of these things will have to be confirmed by the authorities of the Royal Canadian Mounted Police.
Well, of course, questions being raised as to what was his link to this particular school. This took place in the afternoon at about 1:20 p.m., which means that the school was fully functional, and, which of course means that there were more people who would have succumbed to the attack that took place, by this lone shooter. How old is the shooter? Any details, any sketchy details emerging at this point in time?
So initially, the police suspected there might be multiple shooters involved in this incident, but they have now zeroed in the fact that it was just one shooter, and they don't believe that there are any other suspects. That was the official release from the RCMP says, and they have also said that they're searching other homes and properties in the nearby communities to find if there are any other victims. There could be other injured people nearby the school who could have been involved in the shooting. And some officers of the RSMP are being sent to the community to work on the investigation. So this is an unfolding situation. This was an active shooter situation just 5 minutes ago, but that has been turned, red alert has been turned off because the shooter, the solitary shooter, seems to be dead right now of self-inflicted injuries. These are some of the details that we've gathered, and as you rightly mentioned, at least 10 people have been killed, and most of them seem to be school kids in the age of 7 to 11.
Right. The initial alert that was sent out was a female dressed up in a brown dress with brown hair is the kind of alert that was sent out in regard to the person responsible for the shootout. Was it a female? All that needs to be answered. So Vishal, we will keep coming back to you. Thank you for getting us the very latest for now.